Royal Enfield has finally launched the Roadster, and that's the Hunter 350 with us. And what I felt, this is actually the most beautiful Royal Enfield out there, and Royal Enfield is actually improving in terms of designing and the quality, and this is what they have to offer. The engine of the Royal Enfield Hunter 350 remains same as the Meteor and the Classic 350. It is based on the J platform, which produces 20.2 PS of power and 27 Nm of torque. Despite giving the same engine, this motorcycle runs faster than the Classic and the Meteor, and because this bike is lighter 14 kgs compared to the Classic 350, plus it has a shorter wheelbase of 20 Nm, which makes it a lighter motorcycle and a nimble motorcycle when you compare it with the Classic 350. To give it a sporty touch, the Royal Enfield has given it a 5-speed gearbox without the heel shifter. You only get a single shifter, and so that is a change which has been given on the Hunter 350. Another major change which is given on the Hunter 350 is the first time introducing the 17-inch alloy wheels on the Royal Enfield. Now this is the very first motorcycle to get this, and that is the reason why it gets the sporty look and its roadster character. Now there are two variants of the Hunter 350 that has been introduced. First is the Retro and another is the Metro one. Now this is the Metro edition of the Hunter 350, and there are changes in the tire size as well. Apart from the 17-inch tire, on the Metro edition you get the 110 mm section in the front, and in the rear you get a 140 mm section. And in the Retro edition you get a 100 mm front and a 120 mm rear section tire. Now coming to the front look of the Hunter 350, you get the halogen headlamp with the Royal Enfield branding on it, and plus you get the halogen indicators basically. So this is a request to the Royal Enfield that after considering so much of upgrades and launching a new product, you can also consider to give us the LED headlamp or the projector headlamp like the old Thunderbird. Apart from this, you get the same suspension setup just like the Classic. You get the 130 mm front travel in the front and a 90 mm travel in the rear. You get the pre-adjusted shockers in the rear. Apart from this, in the front you get the all new crafted alloy wheels. Now this is the Metro model, that's why you get the alloy wheels. In the Retro model you get the spoked wheels, so that is another difference between the two models. Now looking at the side profile of this motorcycle, you can see this is an all new design that gives it the modern and the classic look, and this is the Roadster category motorcycle. Now the main eye-catchy part in this motorcycle is the color scheme. This is the damper ash color, and you get the various color scheme on this motorcycle. Giving it a 17-inch tires, the Royal Enfield has compromised on the ground clearance, dropping it to 20 mm. The Classic 350 has the 170 mm of ground clearance, and this has the 150 mm of ground clearance. And you get a 13-liter tank on the Hunter 350, which is similar to the Classic 350. You can expect an average of approximately 35 to 36 kmpl, which is claimed from the company. Coming to the braking compartment of this motorcycle, in the front you get a 300 mm disc, in the rear you get a 270 mm disc, which is equipped with a 2-channel ABS. Now this is of the Metro category motorcycle. The Retro still gets the 300 mm front and the rear drum disc. So that is the main difference in the braking compartment. So here you get the all new seat which are of new design. You can see these are the design on the seat of the Hunter 350, and these are really comfortable, well cushioned seat. So you can see that the typical Royal Enfield motorcycle, the Classic or the Meteor, they have the upright handle posture, a much upright handle posture than the Hunter 350. And on the Hunter 350, it is, you have to lean on the handlebar. So this is the major change. It is a bit aggressive in the sitting posture. Apart from that, you can see the exhaust. This is a cute little shortcut exhaust which has been given on the Hunter, and we have to listen to the exhaust sound now. This is how it starts and how it revs. It is bassy and quite good compared to the 350cc motorcycle. Like the Meteor or the Classic 350, this is much louder and bassy. 800 mm is the seat height, which is 5 mm less than the Classic 350, and you can see obviously it is a really comfortable motorcycle to hop on and to ride in the motorcycle in the city. So let me turn on the speedometer console for you of the Hunter 350, and this is how it starts. You can see the old school, the retro looking yet very informative speedometer. This is the fuel gauge showing full. This is the gear indicator over here. This is the odometer. Now there is a button on the handlebar from where you can check the speedometer. Now you can see the trip A, trip B, odometer. So yeah, that's it. That's the complete information. This is the Classic design which is given on the all the Meteor and the Classic 350. So this is the totally new speedometer console which has to offer on the Hunter 350. Apart from that, you can see this is the handlebar, really wide. You can see these are the instruments over here. This is for the light, the low beam, the high beam, and the pass. This is the button from where you can toggle the speedometer. Apart from this, you have the indicator button over here, you have the horn button over here. You get the all new designed ignition button for the Royal Enfield, and let me get it to the neutral first so I can show you how it get on. So this is how you can turn on the Hunter 350. You get the hazard light button over here as well, so you can see these are the hazard indicators, and beautiful. I would say this is the machine I would recommend for the people who want to switch into the Royal Enfield but yet they don't want to go to this cruiser segment. So this is the bike for them who don't want to go to the cruiser segment or the the heavy bikes. So this motorcycle is for them. Now looking at the rear design of the Hunter 350, you can see a clean and nicely designed tail tidy treatment, plus you get the LED tail lamp on this and the halogen indicators. The LED tail lamp is for the Metro model. The Retro model still gets the halogen tail lamp and the halogen indicators. Apart from that, you can see the good looking rigid grab rails. Once you see the motorcycle closely, you will notice that this is a really clean and well going design with the motorcycle. The major plus point of the Hunter 350, and we are going to talk about it now, the pricing. Now the Retro model starts from the 1.49 lakh ex-showroom, which is the biggest advantage for the Royal Enfield stepping into this kind of segment, and the Metro starts from 1.64 lakh ex-showroom. So the competitor we have here is the newly launched TVS Ronin, which price same as the Metro Hunter 350, and we have another competitor, that is the Honda CB350, which is the expensive deal over here. So what do you think about the Hunter 350? Drop it in the comment section and stay tuned for the more motorcycling videos.